Yo, what is good, guys? It's Biscuits here, and today we are going to be customizing the brand new Annis Hardy. The Hardy is based on a 6th generation Nissan Laurel. And we are actually going to be customizing the Hardy and turning it into a Bosozoku build. For those of you who do not know, Bosozoku is a Japanese youth subculture that started in the 1950s, and they started back with just customizing motorcycles, and eventually they started customizing cars. And that is what we're doing today. We are going to trick this thing out Bosozoku style, so let's get straight into it. The Annis Hardy is in the sedans class. And starting off with the armor and the brakes. The front bumpers, we have a lip splitter, we have the secondary, a sport lip, a secondary sport lip, a chin guard, extended splitter. So we have another splitter with some canards on the side. We have the sport bumper performance, drift bumper with the trim. And finally, the Bosozoku bumper. So, yep, well, we're obviously going with that one. And for the rear, we can add rear mud guards. Apparently that's a bumper, okay. We got the sport bumper, we got the Mark II, the drift bumper, of course, and with the charm, the time attack bumper, and finally the drift cage. Yeah, let's go for the time attack bumper. And for the chassis, okay, so we can turn the body trim chrome. We can do it primary, or we can do it secondary. All right, let's go for the primary, match it up, and give it kind of a cleaner look. Roll cage, we can do a roll cage. I will probably skip the roll cage. Engine, let's go level 4. Exhaust, okay, we got a twin, chrome, titanium. We got a big bore, the titanium big bore. We have some angled blast pipes, some slash blast pipes. Okay, now we're getting into the Bosozoku style exhaust. We have the V Shackleton exhaust, the Ultra Shackleton, oh man, the zigzag, the heart, and of course the star. Let's just go for the V Shackleton exhaust, that's pretty sick. Fenders, we can make them secondary. We can add some Bosozoku wings to the hood. That's pretty sick. We also have the vent fenders, single and twin. All right, Bosozoku wings, 100%. Grill, all right, we can remove it. Do a mesh, chrome, hexagon, the chrome hex, a horizontal, the alternative badge, crossbar grill, and the crossbar with horizontal. Yeah, let's just go for the removed grill. Hood. All right, got the secondary. We have a carbon fiber. Kato hood. A cowled vented. We have a vented hood, the twin vented. I got an aggressive hood. I don't know about that one. Got the performance twin. We got a bolt-on vent hood. We got the exposed turbo. Man, that is a giant turbo. Got the V8 swap and the Bosozoku hood. Oh yeah, well you know we're going Bosozoku hood. We gotta go for that. Horn, lights, headlights. Surprisingly, the stock headlights are already kind of like a clear HID white. So let's just go ahead and leave those alone. Underglow. We absolutely need some underglow on this thing. We'll come back for a color though. Livery. All right, so we got a black one, the white, the gallantry spec, taxi import. Oh man, that's awesome. Got the hard stand, a Bayshore racer. Got to have the best waifu, Princess Robot Bubblegum, of course. Have a gravel special, the silhouette style. And that is it. Mirrors. All right, so we got secondary, we got vintage, got the race. We have GT mirrors, we have GT Mark II, and we have the tuner mirrors. All right, let's go for the GT mirrors. And for the plate, let's go Biscuits plate. And for the plate mounting, we can do left or right. I'll just stick with the center. I think that looks fine as is. Side skirts. All right, we got mud guards. We got some street skirts. We got the Mark IIs. Drift skirts Mark II, and the drift skirts with the trim. This car is actually getting a drift tune. It is becoming available here pretty soon during the drip feed of the newest update. So that is very exciting because drifting this car with full Bosozoku customization is going to be absolutely sick. All right, let's go for the street skirts Mark II. Spoiler. All right, so we got a trim. We got the lip, and the roof spoiler. We got a ducktail, and same thing, ducktail with the roof spoiler. We have a drag spoiler. We got the painted drag. We have a wing type 2. Same thing, but in carbon. We have a muscle killer wing, a carbon muscle, the extreme downforce in carbon fiber, the drift wing, carbon drift, and drum roll, boom, the Bosozoku wing. That is massive. I don't know if I've ever seen a spoiler that size in this game. I'm so glad Rockstar gave this car proper customization options. All right, suspension, we gotta absolutely slam it all the way down. It does appear the wheels camber in a little bit when you slam it. That's nice. I like to see a little bit of negative camber. So we'll go competition. Transmission, we gotta go race. Turbo, of course. Wheels, we'll come back to those. Windows. Let's go ahead and limo tent. And back to the wheels. Go down to the sport category. We're gonna go for these ground ride wheels. I don't know if I've ever put these wheels on a car before, but I think they look pretty sick. And the chrome lip definitely complements the chrome trim we have around the windows and on the door handles. For the tires, bulletproof, of course. Okay, let's do the respray. So we have a primary color. That appears to be the top half of the car. And the secondary is, of course, the bottom half. And trim color is going to be the interior on the doors. And for a primary paint color, let's go Torino red. And the secondary, we'll just match up Torino red. Trim color, let's go red to match everything up. Actually, let's do Torino red. The crew emblem goes on the side of the front doors. And let's go ahead and change the neon color to red, of course. For the livery, we are going to throw on a livery. Let's do the Bayshore Racer. That just screams Bosu to me, like the star on the hood. Definitely Boso style. All right, I believe that is all the customization options. Let's go ahead and get this outside. We can do a sound test and some first driving impressions. And here is the Anis Hardy, fully tricked out, Bosozoku style. This front lip is just ginormous, and I love it. Very nice ride height. I love the drop. Just tucking the tread of the tires. Perfect ride height in my opinion. Man, look at this massive spoiler. That is hilarious. That has to be the most unaerodynamic spoiler ever. Got the little winglets on top of the fenders here. That's pretty sick. Kind of reminds me of the Balakan Envisage. Let's go ahead and open up all the doors. Starting off underneath the hood. Can I step on this? Okay, yeah, I can step on the front lip. That's how strong it is. Here's a look at the engine model. Not too bad. Coming over here to the passenger side. And, whoa. There's like no pillar for the doors. Like the top portion is just gone. That's very strange to me. Don't know if I've ever seen that. And here is the seats. Kind of unique, actually. And then coming around here to the back seat. Nothing really special back there. So the trunk does not open. And I'm guessing that's because the spoiler option we went with. And finally, over here to the driver's side, Dude, I like the red stitching on the inside of the steering wheel wrap. That's very nice. And we do have a stick shift and 3 pedals. So yes, manual transmission. They got that right at least. All right, let's go ahead and give some gas to that sound test. Very nice. Definitely sounds like a tuner vehicle. The engine note is not unique, though. There is definitely a couple other vehicles in this game that share that same exhaust note. Let's go ahead and confirm the drivetrain. The Annis Hardy is rear-wheel drive. The Annis Hardy has a top speed of 128 miles per hour, making it the new fastest car for the sedans class, top speed-wise. So far, the handling is not too bad. A little bit of oversteer, but that's kind of to be expected. All right, let's go ahead and try a brake test. Okay, not the best brakes, but not the worst either. Let's go ahead and check out the launch and acceleration. Okay, wow, I'm impressed with the acceleration. Launch was just kind of average, decent launch, but yeah, this car picks up speed pretty quick. All right, guys, so there you have it, the Annis Hardy, fully customized and tricked out Bosozoku style. Overall, the Annis Hardy is a surprisingly good sedan, a great top speed, and an overall good driving experience. Should you buy the Annis Hardy? Yes, absolutely. If you want the fastest sedan in the game, then you should definitely buy it. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, smash the like button. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel if you are new here. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay safe, and I will catch you all on the next video. Peace out.